There's this very socially conscious, forward-thinking couple in suburban America, and they decide to do something. And they go into a city shelter, and they find this poor black girl, no family, living in squalor, and they decide they're going to take her in. And in exchange for them taking her in, they're asking her to do some housekeeping, do the cooking, cleaning, and they would provide her with a fine room, all she could eat, and they'd give her a generous salary on top of everything. So she agrees and she comes, and she's really not the best at doing the job, but they tolerate her. They continue to pay her. She lives there. And after 2 years, she comes to them and she says, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I got to tell you, I was pregnant. So the husband and wife think about it and they said, don't worry about it. We'll adopt the baby to save you embarrassment and you can continue living here and doing just as you did before. And she smiles and she thanks them. Another year goes by and she comes back to them and she says, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I got to tell you, I was pregnant again. I said, how did this happen? She said, I don't know. Probably the same as the first time. I said, don't worry. We'll adopt the baby. She smiles. 6 months later, she comes back to them. She said, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I got to tell you, I was pregnant again. I said, okay. Once again, we'll adopt the baby. She said, but I got to tell you something else. I said, what is it? She said, I'm leaving. I said, you're leaving? She said, I got to quit my job. I said, why? She said, when I signed up for this, I didn't sign up for a family with 3 children.